A 10-day state of emergency is in effect today in the West African nation of Mali in the wake of Friday's terror attack. More than a dozen people died in the assault on a luxury hotel in Mali's capital, including one American.
She was identified as Anita Datar of Maryland. Datar worked on global health and international development. More than 100 other people who were taken hostage were rescued. Jonathan Vigliotti is in our London bureau with the latest. Jonathan, good morning.
Good morning. Security forces confirmed 2 attackers were killed in yesterday's assault. But today, the hunt is on for at least 3 gunmen who got away.
Hotel guests, some wounded and in shock, were rushed to safety after being trapped in their rooms for hours. Terrorists stormed the Radisson Blu just before 7 a.m. Officials say an unknown number of gunmen pulled up in this Toyota SUV with fake diplomatic plates and opened fire. Around 170 people were inside the hotel at the time, including more than 12 Americans and many foreign diplomats and business people. Some hostages were allowed to leave if they could recite verses from the Quran. Malian special forces quickly set up a perimeter. They were helped by their French counterparts and one off-duty American special forces member. Moving floor to floor, they looked for the attackers and freed traumatized guests and staff, who were then taken to a nearby sports center. At about 6:50, said this eyewitness, some men started shooting everywhere, shouting Allahu Akbar. They were jihadis. At least 21 people were killed in the siege, including American aid worker Anita Datar from Maryland.
We are devastated by the loss of our wonderful daughter, who is doing the work that she loves.
North African jihadist group El Morabitoun has claimed responsibility for the attack along with al-Qaeda. Its leader, Mukhtar Belmokhtar, has kidnapped dozens of Westerners, including Canadian diplomat Robert Fowler. U.S. warplanes targeted Belmokhtar in a series of summer airstrikes in Libya, but couldn't confirm his death. Friday's hotel attack could prove he is alive and more focused than ever on Western targets.
Islamic rebels had gained control of over half the country until they were pushed back by French forces in 2013. Still, this year alone, at least 36 people have been killed in 6 separate attacks, not including yesterday's siege. Anthony.
Jonathan Vigliotti in London. Thank you, Jonathan.